Hi, my name is Donna Swanson, and I'm the Executive Director and co-founder of Focus Center for Autism and the Fresh Start School. And we've been around for 18 years, and my co-host here is, who are you?
I'm Megan Harris, and I'm the Director of Educational Services at the Fresh Start School. And I started actually at Focus as an intern in 2010.
People have called us the Hotel California because you check in, but you never really leave. And I think that that's true. But I think that's a testament to what our beautiful program that we have. And we are so happy to be back with Nutmeg TV. We did about 20 episodes a few years ago, and we are very, very excited to come back. And we're going to be doing, continue to do some shows. We have two shows that we want to talk about today. And then what else? What are we excited? The kids are really excited about this.
The kids are very excited, and we're excited because our kids have a lot to say, and it's got to be shared.
Right. So we work with kids on the autism spectrum, kids who have anxiety, kids who have social phobias. Our definition at Focus of autism is creatively wired and socially challenged. And I think it's really important, one of the things that I think that is so important about the shows that we're going to be doing is because no two snowflakes are alike, no two children or people with autism are alike, and I think it's very important that their voices be heard. Some of our kids are not actually verbal, but there's no shortage of communication.
Exactly. Even if they're not speaking, they're communicating.
Right. How do some of them communicate in other ways?
So some kids do communicate through behaviors, so we have to look at behaviors in a different way. What is trying to be communicated? That way it can be addressed. Otherwise that behavior will continue because we're not hearing the message. Another way is scripting. So some of our kids rely on things that they've heard in movies or read in a book, and they'll communicate using those scripts. And luckily enough, a lot of them that have come to us 100% scripting have allowed us into their world a little bit, so we're able to get in there, and then their voice starts to come out, which is amazing.
And they really do have so much to say, and they are just being allowed to be part of their lives is so enriching, and we've learned so much from them and so much about life. So the first show that we're going to talk about is called Stand By Me, and you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So Stand By Me, it's a campaign that Focus started to help raise awareness and acceptance of what it's like to be on the spectrum and what it's like to walk in those shoes. And we see our kids feeling safe. They're at a place where they're feeling confident and growing that confidence, and to stand by them means so much. Just to be aware and accepting means so much, and it's empowering.
I agree, and they find that it's very important to get this message out too, and that they want the community to stand by them. They finally feel safe and feel accepted, and are really learning how to grow into themselves. So they really want the support.
Now we will hear from our students about why you should stand by them. Dylan and Nathan have found a community inside of the Fresh Start School. This community has given them an opportunity to belong, learn, and succeed.
So this is Dylan. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi. Hello. My name is Dylan, and this guy over here.
I'm Nate. I'm turning 18 soon, but I'm currently 17.
And Nate, how long have you been at the Fresh Start School?
I started just this September, and this is my first year.
So you're brand new, and do you like it?
Yes, absolutely.
And we're talking about standing by our creativity and standing by Focus in the Fresh Start School. Why should people stand by us?
I believe, what do you mean, like?
What's so great about Focus?
I think that Focus is a really nice school for people with disabilities like autism or Asperger's, because almost all the kids here and some of the teachers have disabilities, and so unlike public high school, you don't feel alone, and yeah, you kind of relate with everyone. Like, you're not like, nobody here is kind of the weird kid.
Okay.
Like, being weird is kind of fun sometimes.
Well, like
it's
everybody
not a
here's a
bad
weird
thing.
So everybody here's a weird kid?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
but
such
that's
a bad
not
thing.
a bad thing. Just because you're weird doesn't mean that's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah, wanna know why?
Am I weird?
No.
Yeah, a little.
You don't know me long enough.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
You know what, though? I want to build off what he said and say that I think this school is awesome, not just because of that, but because that we're such a tightly knit family. We know each other so well, and we can fix each other's problems so well. And over the years, have gone from being a tumbleweed to being a star.
Yep. And how long have you been here?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. And Dylan said when he first started here, he was a train wreck.
Yeah, I was huddling in a blanket inside the other room. And now I'm out here watching a camera for about 80,000 people.
And Nate, you said you weren't going to be on this, but here you are.
Yeah.
What changed your mind?
I don't know. I just kind of want to get involved with this whole program, and I don't really mind being that shy or embarrassed. It was just kind of a first. I don't know really.
First reaction
Yeah.
is to, and that happens a lot with people who have anxieties. Their first reaction is to say no.
Yeah.
And then, what is this that you're holding up?
Oh, this is a poster that me and Dylan made for one of our teachers who's currently in the hospital right now, and we made this poster for her, and we're gonna send it to her soon. Her name is Miss Cynthia.
Miss Cynthia, and it says, "When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Feel better soon. We miss you." From Dylan and Nathan W. and ABC and Tucker.
Yeah, I just kind of drew that because she teaches English and she has a dog named Tucker. I drew a spaceship and Saturn and all this, an umbrella and everything, just to give it some more creativity.
And lots of
and
hearts.
art and color and happiness.
We got the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dylan helped out a little too.
Just want to say one more thing about the school. The major reason why I love this school is because we all love each other. Not really, but I mean, we love each other so much and friendly. It's so easy to make friends here. And everybody has their own little idiosyncrasies and everybody has their own little differences. And it's not like a normal school where people are bullying or people who are teasing. We can be as different as we want to be, and that's great.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like about this school is that when I was at my public high school, being not pretty much nobody other than me had autism, and I kept getting into fights and I kept getting bullied sometimes because I didn't know as much and I wasn't like the other kids. But at this school, it's not like that because it's not like that because we all kind of feel the same way. I mean, we've all been through that one way or another. And I think, and that's why I really like the school, is that you don't feel alone, and there's not that much bullying and fighting, and it's just kind of a happy place to just let your creativity and your normal self go, and not have to worry about anyone making fun of you for that.
Yeah. If there's one thing that I've learned at Focus, it is to put yourself out there. And you may get some help if you were to stay quiet, but if you really put yourself out there, it's the best way you can improve. Just keep learning. Just keep improving yourself, and even when it hurts, don't give up. And
next we have Alex, who shares how he has grown over the years inside the Focus community.
She says we need to be proud of you exponentially. What does that mean?
Well, I guess throughout the years I've grown, I've matured myself a bit, I guess. It's I've changed a lot mentally and physically, I suppose.
Well, you've gotten taller than me.
Yeah.
So
That's the physical.
Yeah.
But mentally,
the hair counts as the height.
Yeah, the hair counts.
Mentally, how have you grown?
Oh, I guess just like my teachers and my friends that I made here. It's they helped me grow into the person I am today.
Now, did you used to be quiet?
Yeah, I used to be very quiet, but now I'm a lot more extroverted now and over here. And maybe not outside, but yeah, I'm better.
And you were just on a panel.
Oh yeah.
That's outside.
That's outside. You went and spoke to people about what?
about the school and like they ask questions about my autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And social anxiety,
Yeah.
which is huge for you, right?
And just recently you had a few big accomplishments, right? You had some big goals that you wanted to accomplish, and you did it. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, I voted for the first time. It was
Voted for the
So
first time.
exciting.
All right.
It was very empowering.
And there were a lot of steps you had to take to be able
Yes,
to do
I
that.
had to get my photo ID and stuff like that.
Yep.
It was very difficult to stand outside the DMV for 2 hours. Right. So, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
So, and what are some of the things that you really enjoy in life?
It's, just like socializing with people, like learning new things, like about culture or like art or movies, things like that.
You love art, right?
Yeah. Art's cool.
And movies?
Mhm.
What kind of movies?
Horror movies.
Horror movies. I'm horrified that you like horror movies.
Oh jeez.
But that's all right. I guess there's someone else in this room that likes horror movies.
Yeah.
Do you know who that might be?
Me, myself, and I. No, and Megan.
Megan's quite the horror. She loves horror. And you know, it's so. If you hadn't come to the Fresh Start School, what were you going to school at that time before? So you were just kind of sitting home.
Yeah. Just like very anxious about what would happen the next day.
Yep.
Right.
How do we know when you're anxious?
Well, usually like if I don't talk very much or like I get jittery, like I start.
You stopped communicating.
I
with
stopped
us, right?
communicating. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to feel comfortable here? You've been here how many years?
4.
4.
About 4. Yeah.
So you've been here about 4 years, and when you know you were not comfortable at first?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get comfortable?
I'd say like about a month or 2.
And then slow, steady growth after that,
Yeah.
because you weren't a big talker, and you also like to be by yourself,
Yeah.
and you wore sunglasses a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the shades?
Oh, they're somewhere, but not on my face right now.
Okay, so you're not hiding anymore.
Nope.
So that was one of your coping skills, was to hide.
Because I learned that the only way to figure out my problems is to talk with people.
So you used to hide in plain sight, and now we have the full Alex
Yes.
with us.
Yeah.
And we were so happy.
Yeah.
Yep. And Alex has taken on a leadership role. So he's really helping a lot in the classrooms. He's doing a lot of teacher assistant kind of duties as well, making copies for us. And so he's learning a lot of good skills in that way. And you're just a wonderful role model for the other students, and especially our newcomers.
So why should people stand by the Fresh Start School and stand by you?
Well, because you have an amazing opportunity to like be part of this community.
Yep. And if it weren't for the Fresh Start School, where would you be?
Oh, jeez, honestly, wouldn't know. I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am right now, or as matured as I am right now. So I'm thankful for that.
And you know what? We're thankful for you. And
Now we hear from RJ, who speaks about his recent experience transitioning from public school to the Fresh Start School.
My name is Robert Brooks, and I like to play soccer, and I basically live in Litchfield.
And you are a superstar when it comes to movement, correct?
Yeah.
He is amazing, and you're going to show some of that later, right? Your
Yeah.
soccer skill and your
Yeah.
running skill, which we just can't get over. And how long have you been at the Fresh Start School?
About like for a year now.
Have you been here a year?
Basically, yeah, close.
And what do you like about coming here?
It's just like everything, like the teachers just like treating the kids well, and like they're just responsible and respectful.
And you didn't always find that to be the way in some of your other schools?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of had problems in
Yeah, a
other
lot.
schools? A lot of problems? Like what kind? Just tell me whatever you feel comfortable
It was
with.
just like the teachers were like yelling at the kids and just like giving too much homework, and it was like making me like nervous and just like, yeah, freaking out.
How do we know when you're nervous? What do you act like?
I just get like frustrated, and like my like facial reaction just like turns into a frown. Yeah.
And did you have a hard time when you first started here?
Yeah, because I like didn't know anyone, and like I didn't know who to talk to, and but like after a while I got used to it.
Yep. So you did a little bit of testing. Right?
Yeah.
And how do you test us adults before we get your trust?
Just like ask ask what about them.
And sometimes you wouldn't do what we asked,
Yeah.
and that was a sort of a test too, right?
Yeah.
To see how much we care and how far we're going to push you, right?
Yeah.
And did we go with what you needed?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of gently nudged you, but we didn't push you too far. So if you were having a bad day, we kind of
You like helped me.
We helped you through that.
Yeah.
So now you feel like people understand you?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. And you weren't going to do this, were you, at first?
No.
What changed?
It's just like, I don't know, it's just made me like just think about it.
Made you think about it?
Yeah.
All right. And so what are you going to share with us today?
I did this for history. It's a project, and I'm learning about like the American Revolution, and it says freedom, and this was the year of the Boston Tea Party happened, and it says no taxation without representation.
Okay.
We are so happy to have RJ with us. And up next, we will hear from two longtime students, Nina and Mackenzie.
But this is Nina. What do you say in your big voice?
Hi, Justin
And who's sitting next to you?
and Cheryl.
Cheryl. Is she pretty
Cheryl.
special?
Yeah,
Yeah. What makes her special? Am I interrupting you while you're doing something?
no,
You sure? What does that say in pink on your shirt?
love.
Are you just pure love?
Yeah, I'm just pure love.
Pure love, but you also, you're pure love, and what kind of music do you like?
Pop, rock, and metal.
Pop, rock, and metal. What's your favorite?
All three.
All three? Although you do have a pretty heavy metal interest, right?
Right.
But you just love music of all kind?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, we're talking, oh, and you have hearts on your pants, too. You are really full of love today. Well, every day, right, Miss Cheryl?
Every day.
Every day. Nina, you're an inspiration to us. But tell me something that you like about focus. Why should people stand by focus? Stand by us because why?
We talked about our teachers and they make me happy. And this is an amazing school.
It's an amazing school? What makes
Yeah.
it so amazing? What makes it amazing?
The students and teachers.
Students and teachers.
The students and teachers.
I'm getting out of a few minutes of social studies, or no, history here. What do you like about focus? Why should people stand by focus in the Fresh Start School?
Because they have a place to learn.
Because that's your biggest voice? Because they have a place to learn? Or?
They have a place to learn.
Yeah. One thing that I like to say that you do really well is that you are, you talk about friendships, but you are a good friend. And that works both ways. People can trust you. Nina, are you a good friend?
Yeah, I'm a good friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can say that I've noticed Mackenzie's changed a lot since being at Focus. So what do you think Focus did to help you change, to grow into the person you are today?
They helped me think they teach me more things.
They taught you more things. And are you more comfortable with yourself too? Because I see that a lot. What else, Miss Amanda?
They teach you coping skills. I know that's something that you have grown a lot with.
Did you used to have problems coping? How would we know that? When you first came, how would we know that you had trouble coping?
I wouldn't let anyone help me.
Yeah, you wouldn't let anyone help you. And did you do it nice or kind of grumpy?
Grumpy.
You were like grumpy cat, right? Yeah. And how long did that take for? And Megan, jump in anytime. Like, help Miss Amanda out. What changed you from being a grumpy girl to letting some people help you?
I believed in myself.
You believed in yourself. When you first came here, did you believe in yourself? No. So how does that happen? How do you go from not believing in yourself to believing in yourself?
So I realized how many people cared about me.
You realized how many people cared about you. It does make a difference, doesn't it? Sometimes it doesn't really change anything other than how you feel about life, right? Because you still got homework, you still got problems, you still got everything. You could be hungry, you could have somebody annoying talking to you, right? But when people care about you, it makes all the difference in the world. And on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you awesomely believe in yourself, where are you at?
10.
You're at a 10? And when you started here, you were where?
Like 2.
At a 2.
So the greatest thing is that Mackenzie has taken on the leadership role, and she is now helping other students to, become confident and comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has a lot to teach herself now. She can teach our new students how to, about our rules, about our wrap up, our routines, things like that. Because you're a veteran, you know it. You're an expert at this point.
We at the Fresh Start School are incredibly proud of our students and their strength to share their experiences. We will end this episode with a final word from Donna and Megan.
So thank you very much for watching the episode. Stay tuned for more insights from the spectrum. If you would like to learn more, you can always visit our website and our Facebook page. So that's focuscenterforautism.org and at Focus Autism for the Facebook.
We love what we do. We love our Spectrum kids, and I hope you will too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stand by me.
You good?
Mom, if you're watching this,
I usually can't
I'm
see
famous.
I freaking dabbed.
Always wanted to see that.